All right, we are live. This is our Mario Kart World uh, stream, and we are going to be starting out with the 100cc tracks, which are the basically the second set. It's the same tracks, it seems like, for the most part. We've only done one of the races, but it's way more difficult in that the enemies are much closer to you, so you're going to get hit a lot more, things like that. You can't just get it pulled away as much. We actually failed on our first attempt to finish the first group, but we did manage it the second time. Well, we finished it, but we didn't finish in first, which is what matters, right? First? It's always what matters. You gotta be in first. Otherwise, why play Mario Kart? We are currently working to unlock the Luigi alternate characters, so we're having to play like each of the characters in order to unlock their alternate version. So we got this one, but we still need there should be one in here somewhere, and one in here. So I think we have two more that we need to unlock. Normally we would be playing as Peach, but it's just not how it wants us to do it. Did I pick? I went backwards. I need to go back to Luigi. There we go. Whoops. Whoa, whoa. Hey, what are you doing? There we go. Alright, Luigi. And then, oh, we unlocked a new bike finally. I don't like those tires. Do they matter? Details. Let's see details. They do matter. Alright, so we got speed, acceleration. Pretty much the same. Higher handling. So it's about halfway on handling on the third bar, almost all the way on acceleration. It's the same. So we'll stick with the one I know. And we are on this track. It's interesting that it does not show... Oh, there we go. Okay. You have to get in there to see it. One moment. I forgot my daughter needs picked up from the airport, but I think she's got it. I think it's all set, but so we may have to reschedule this, but I think we're good. So we're going to start out with the 100cc's on the second set of tracks. There we go. Not really into watching the tracks for the most part. I know it's pretty similar, but I also am one that reacts to the track as I go, so I don't really benefit from watching. Let's go. I'm a big fan of the fact that the tracks are all new tracks instead of using just recycled old tracks. There we go. And I am good. My wife is able to pick up my daughter, so nothing I need to do here. I don't know what this does, but we're gonna go this way and nope. Looked like it was a shortcut. Guess not. So now we're way in the back. One thing about being in the back though is you typically get much better power-ups, so it's not too hard to catch up. Let's go. I don't see any I haven't really seen any. There's a couple like little shortcuts if you have a mushroom, but nothing too major so far. Oops, that was not a shortcut. Get off there. There's a place you can fly, I guess, and shortcut over stuff, but sometimes, at least on here, I've found flying seems to be a little more... like, I don't feel like I have as much control. It's kind of interesting. I don't really know why it's like that, or, you know, why I'm messing up, but I'm just generally having a little bit of issues there. Only when I'm in the air. When I'm on the ground, I'm fine. I haven't had any real issues other than the way I hold the controller, which is weird because it's the same as when I played on Switch. But the way I hold the controller, I've been hitting the left button on accident, the left top trigger button on accident, and that'll like throw my items, or like on other games, it'll just like do things that I don't really want to do. Well, that wasn't cool. I wanted to get that. That's how I unlock characters. Come back here. Come back here. There we go. Go away, green shells. Ah! Really? That was a blue shell, so I'm glad she got ahead of me. Come on. There we go. 2 down. The frustrating thing is if you can get all the way to the last race and have first place all the way through, and you get to the last race and mess up, like one little mistake, and you have to do the whole thing over again if you want to get 100% of it, 100% points, or I don't know how you say it. Not 100%, I guess. 3 stars. So, which I always want 3 stars. So, these rolling starts are interesting to me. I'm getting the hang of them now. It's not that different, but it feels like it's different. There we go. Oasis. Why do I have a spotlight on me? No, that's not what I meant to do. Get back on the road. No, we already had that one. That's not new. It's kind of like on a lot of these, it's like you're getting to the track in the first part of it, and then you get to an area that is kind of like a regular track, like what you would think of in the real world as a racetrack, and then you have to make your lap through that. Ah. Oh, don't want to go in there. There we go, there's 3. One more. Last race. I always do that. I try to use it so that I can get a new one, and I accidentally jump right over the boxes. Ouch. That wasn't nice. Ouch. Really? Leave me alone. Dang it! I'm not gonna make it. I did not do very well. Ugh. Got hit with my own green shell. Trying to catch up. Ugh. Horrible. Horrible, horrible. Like I said, now we have to go all the way back to the beginning. Well, that was not my favorite race. Mostly, though, it wasn't bad. I just didn't do well. But we unlocked some stuff. So that's always a bonus. And you know, that's just kind of how the game works too. Like, the only way you get to where you can do very well is by playing a lot. So, and I've put plenty of hours into Mario Kart, and I still obviously make mistakes. So, that's always just. And there is some things you can unlock using free roam, and we'll explore that maybe a little bit later. Also, another thing that I definitely want to look at is the knockout. Sounds like that's a pretty interesting mode. So we definitely want to play that as well. So we're gonna give this another shot. No, this one. We didn't get any stars on that. That's interesting that we got 3 first place finishes. But I mean, I did get 6th or 7th on the last one. So I guess that is a pretty big drop. Alright. Gotta make sure we don't go backwards. By not finishing first even in these. Ah. Of course, why not? Why not hit a banana? Hardly ever hit bananas, but you know. Guess I need to go ahead and use this because I won't get blue shelled if I'm not in first, so of course now I'm in first. Yep, of course. Ugh. Did I really? Did I really just finish in second? Timing on the blue shell. Timing. Well, I think what we're actually going to do, we're just going to go ahead and restart. Because we've already beat it. There's no point in doing it again. We didn't collect enough coins. We're only on the first race. We might as well just try again. If we can't get it in a couple of tries, we'll move forward and then I'll just come back later. And actually, let's... Does the character matter? There's no details on the characters, so... I don't know if the character matters or just the bike. I think just the bike. So, we'll go ahead and run Luigi one more time. Then we'll move on. We had it too, all the way right up to the last moment. And then, not so much. I use those mushrooms in the wrong spot. This track definitely has spots that are best for him. Ow. Got a little bit of a gap in the arm, about to get blue shell. That was interesting. I don't know that I've ever happened to... I don't know if you didn't see it before, or if you do. I've never happened to just look down at the map to see the blue shell coming at me. I always just see it on the screen. That's better. We are doing great. How about you? And we are jumping into now our second race again. See if we can get all the way through all four of them this time. Got almost the very end, but that's an interesting... I don't know what the... Had to get that dash pass, because that's the reason I'm playing characters that aren't my normal character. But that's another one we already have, so maybe we've already unlocked all of Luigi's, so we can move on. Man. This game is much, much easier if you are way away from everybody. Ooh, a blue shell. It's been a long time since I've had a blue shell this road. And it wasn't that far ahead of me. So that's good. Why am I so far back? You know, in Mario Kart 8, it seemed like if you were in the air, there was an advantage to that. But so far, I very much feel like being in the air on this one is not beneficial at all. Got max coins. Doesn't mean we'll stay that way, but we got them at the moment. I've never gone down here, so nope, that was a mistake. Ah! Dang it. Ooh, nice. I'm not sure how we pulled that off, but I'll take it. That lightning didn't hit us when it hit everybody else, so I guess that was our trick there. I'll take it. So we got 2 down, 2 more to go. And this one we did fine on last time. It was the 4th track that we struggled with. So we will get there. Oops, I didn't start right away. I've never seen that one power up before. Ugh. No, come back here. One more lap. This feels like it's Sight Bike. If you ever played that, the old original Nintendo game. Almost there. Of course, blue shell. Made it. Whew. Can't blue shell me, buddy. Last track. This time we gotta get it. No 7th place. Oh, that was a star I could have grabbed. That would have been beneficial. The cars that dump stuff out of them, you're like, you almost want to be there. Most of them are good. No! And they're right there. Made it. Whew. Almost had a problem there. And I don't want a problem. I did not want to have to move on without finishing it, because, well, I just don't like to do that. So that finishes that one, and we got time to try the next one as well, so we'll go ahead and give it a shot. See if we unlocked anything as well. We should have unlocked a new character usually. Nope, just a new vehicle. So let's see. But we are going to do a different character. So we've already done Peach, so we'll do Daisy next. And we did get another bike, so I do need to look at it, because I do... Ugh, that's fast, but very slow acceleration. I mean, slow compared to what I've been using. Handling is, I think, better. No, handling is a little bit worse. Quite a bit more speed. I'm going to stick with what I got. Speed's pretty important, but if I don't know the tracks, that makes that tough. And I don't know these tracks very well. I've only done them on one time. So we will give it a shot with our bike. I've never played with Daisy, I don't think, ever. Like, even on Mario Kart 8, if I remember right. I know my wife's played with her some, but... Ooh. Too tight. Hey! Well, I guess at least I wasn't up there in first. Saved me from being blue shelled. One more lap. Not gonna happen. You don't get to destroy the blue shell very often. Usually if you have the sound box, or at least for me, if I have the sound box, the blue shell didn't show up. There we go. Made it through the first one. So far, I've really liked all of the tracks. I just think they're really interesting. I may not like them as far as how I do on them, but I just like the designs. I think they're pretty cool. I don't think I get that, do I? Nope. Oh well. You should get a bonus or something for doing all the slalom flags or whatever flags. Oops. That's gonna hurt. Oh, really? Come back here. Oops, missed that one. I made it. Whew. Two down. They get a little intense when you're not in first. When you're in first, you're like, ah, it's all good. But you start losing first for a second, and you're like, wait, no, hold on. Missed. Really? You come back here. Can't get it because I'm already full. But I can get rid of it. It's holding me back. Nice. Almost there. I see it. Got it. One left. That's the way, she says. I couldn't unlock anything that time because I had that box and I was trying to hold on to it, but something I realized that I said this before, is that if you aren't in first, the speaker box is not going to blow up a blue shell because you're not going to get hit with a blue shell. So if you're not in first, you might as well use it and move on. to something that'll help you better. Because the speaker box, just holding it, doesn't do you any good. Final track. That wasn't very nice. I had the same person twice. But oh well. Who said we had to be nice? Sorry about that. Got our first Daisy unlock. Or will have in a minute. Pro Racer Daisy. I don't want to get hit by that. Nice. Ouch. Come back here. Well, he said it's in the last lap. Got it. Woo! So apparently you only get the base character locks from completing the races with 3 stars on any level, so not like each level. So when we beat them all on 50 cc's, we unlocked all of just the main basic unlocks that you get. You don't get any more for beating the races on the higher cc's apparently, since we haven't gotten any in a while. But we still get the unlocks for the coins and the alternate character unlocks. So like here we just got one of the alternate daisies and a new vehicle. So let's see what we got. We got, here's the alternate daisy. Pro Race, there's been one for each of them on that. And then now, what vehicle did we get? We unlocked Stellar Sled. Okay, well, I guess that might work on the ice ones maybe better. I don't know. It's got really good speed, not great acceleration or handling, so. But yeah, we will go ahead and chill there for the day, and we will set this up. We will be back tomorrow at 11 for this stream, and we also will have a stream at 10 on the on Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. So feel free to check that one out as well, and hopefully we'll see you then. Have a great day.